A young woman is driving her car when she suddenly becomes sleepy. Her hand slips from the steering wheel. A young man sitting by the roadside notices this and calls, "Ma'am!" But she does not respond. The young man quickly gets inside the car, stops it safely, and wakes her. "Ma'am, what happened? Please wake up." The girl wakes up and asks, "What are you doing in my car?" The young man says, "Please calm down. I was only trying to help you." She waits outside. After some time, the young man wakes up and finds himself locked inside the car. He asks, "Ma'am, please open the door." The girl replies, "I have already called the police because you tried to steal my car." The young man explains, "No, ma'am, I was only helping you." Soon, the police arrive. The officer takes the young man out. The young man explains, "Those are my work tools. I repair and clean cars." The officer is about to take him away when the young man points toward the security cameras. "Please check the cameras. They will prove that I am innocent." The officer checks the footage and discovers the truth. The young man really had been trying to help her. The officer frees him and says, "I'm sorry. I was only doing my duty." The girl feels embarrassed and says, "I'm sorry. I thought you were a thief." The young man says, "I understand. Maybe my clothes made you think that." The girl apologizes for judging him too quickly. The young man says he needs to leave and get back to work. But the girl notices that he is hungry and invites him to eat with her. The girl tells him, "Your job is hard, but you are honest." He replies, "Yes, I always charge people a fair price." The girl offers to ask her company boss to give him a job. She tells him that she works for a famous corporation. Her manager gives her too much work, so she could barely sleep and became sleepy while driving. Just then, her manager calls and orders her to come to work immediately. The girl takes the young man with her and promises to ask the manager about a job for him. When they arrive, a woman sees the young man and insults him because of his appearance. She says, "People like him have no place in our company." The young man calmly tells her that she should respect others. Inside the office, the manager gives the girl a huge amount of work and orders her to finish it before 3 p.m. The girl says there is not enough time, but the manager warns her that she could lose her job. The girl accepts the work and starts trying her best. She suggests giving the young man a cleaning job because the company needs help before an important visitor arrives. The manager agrees and tells him to start cleaning. Later, he notices the girl struggling with her documents. He asks if she is okay. She says she is fine, but extremely tired. The young man tells her to rest for a few minutes. Finally, she agrees and puts her head down to sleep. The young man moves her to a comfortable chair and continues working nearby. Soon, the manager and the woman enter and see the girl sleeping. The manager wakes her angrily and says, "How can you sleep during working hours?" The girl begs them not to fire her because she needs the job. Suddenly, the young man steps out from behind the laptop and says, "I have seen everything." The manager is shocked. The woman starts insulting him again, but the manager becomes nervous. He says, "Sir, I'm glad to see you. I hope you like everything we prepared." The young man says, "This is my company. I can come here whenever I want." The woman laughs and says, "How can someone who looks like him own this company?" The young man says, "I was planning to make you the general manager." The manager becomes excited and thanks him. But the young man says, "Not anymore. I have seen what kind of person you really are." He explains that the manager exploits his employees and puts an unfair burden on the girl. The manager and the woman beg for forgiveness. But the young man says, "You are both fired." After they leave, he apologizes to the girl for hiding his identity. He tells her, "You showed me the kind of person I wanted in my company." He gives her a better position and makes her the new general manager. With time, they grow closer and eventually become life partners. Do you think the young man was right or wrong to give her such an important position and make her his life partner? Share your opinion in the comments and share this video so more people can give their opinions.